everyone, so we're back on holiday. It's on me. The missus doesn't want to be in the video, but whatever. So we're in Tenerife, still winter time, so there's some clouds behind me. Still warm, and we're staying at Las Americas. We're heading down to Los Cristianos, which is just a walk down the way. Been down by one of the beaches, which had all the windsurfers, which you'll see in the video in a bit. So far, this place feels more like the Spanish costas, because all higgledy-piggledy streets all over the place. Lots more traffic than we had when we visited Lanzarote. But still nice. As you can see, there's lots of interesting buildings around. There's an orange one behind us. That looks more like Spanish colonial. Loads of shops, loads of restaurants, loads of bars. Just look at this. Have a look at this. Who's had me on the post? I don't know if you can see. She's hiding. Doesn't want to be on camera. So we're walking from Las Americas down to Los Cristianos along the beach, and there's a road which kind of runs down that way as well, which is just behind. So this is a little cut through to the beach, and hopefully I'll be able to show you more of the resort. Pretty much down in Los Cristianos now. This is like the beach behind me, as you can see. More like the kind of beach you'd expect. The sea's very rough down here, which is why you get all the windsurfers all the way around. Visited the Parque Santiago, or Santiago Park, which had that lovely pool we just seen. That was really nice. Best thing about that place is you can just walk in off the beach, so hey, bring your towel for the day, innit? Go and have a little sunbathe, and they had the jacuzzi and everything. Nobody asked any questions, just straight in, no problems. Get yourself a bite to eat, a little restaurant there, loads of little shops, excursion place. It actually says there's like a little shopping centre there, but I think we're pretty much in Los Cristianos now anyway. There's a lucky guy selling like blankets on the beach. You can get like beach towels anyway out of the shops for about €4, €5 at the most. So if you forget your towel, or you don't want to put it in your little suitcase, you can get them easily and then just chuck them if you want. You might be able to see there's a little pedalo there. But because that's got a bit of land going out, that makes that bit of the sea calmer. So if you get a pedalo out, you're alright getting one. No danger. A lot safer for the kids. Okay guys, so we are in Los Cristianos. It's been confirmed, and I have to say this is definitely the much prettier resort to Las Americas, for certain it is. Everything's a lot cleaner, straighter, probably newer. I think our hotel is probably 60s by the looks of it. It's actually quite old. We stay in a Playa in Las Americas. It's one of the cheaper places to stay, and you get what you're paying for, so that's why I've not videoed it. It's probably not worth it. But it's good for an alright, like, sort of cheap place to stay. But as you can see, this is definitely quite nice. Better laid out. Somebody's put a bit of effort into this one to think about it. Weather's lovely as well. The thing I've noticed here is the clouds come in and go out rapidly. You're never really under the clouds too long. As you can see, if you look there, clouds. You look over there, it's blue. Definitely a much nicer place to stay down here. But the clubs, for the younger ones, is definitely more Las Americas, because they got the Veronicas sort of area, much more club music, you might say, compared to here, which is like definitely sort of more high-end. Buildings are a lot prettier as well. Up with the Spanish birds too, I might add. And tell the wife she's not listening. Okay guys, so we were going to go to Costa del Decade today, but we decided to come a bit more into Los Cristianos. We had a bit of a cloud today, but it's brightening up. There's like a little shopping centre here, and behind me you have Los Cristianos Beach. We've got like a little Esprit shop here, which some of you may have recognised from other places. It's a lot prettier down here for sure. There's lots of little ice cream places, heladerias, pasteleria, loads of little cakes you can go and have if you like got a sweet tooth. As you can see, the sun's coming out a bit more. Hey guys, we're here in Las Americas, night time. If you look across the way, there's all bars there. It's 20 to 10 at night, so it's all kicking off. This is like for where all the young kids, it's still on me, I don't know why you're trying to hide from the camera. This is where all the young'uns, all them young'uns come to go and have a drink. So I'll take you down, get you out Donna Kebabski across the road. So there's like the Highlander bar there behind me. They got a Yates's, which is like a fake one, I think. And they got a bar there just across with all the redders called Tramps, all like club music and stuff. And then when you come down to a little crossroads here, well, sort of like a T-junction, you have Centro Veronica, and that's all where the clubs are. And it's got all them type of things. And we're back, still down at the Veronica's strip here. There's a bunch of bars up there. Brannigan's, I think one was an Irish bar, loads of others next to it. About 3 different bars. They'd offered me €10, drink as much as you want in an hour. So there was beers that you'd know, and then the spirits were local bitters. The beers were the ones you'd know, and the spirits were like local spirits is what I meant to say. €10, 1 hour, drink as much as you can. You probably get leaded and end up going home after that, I suppose, but it's not too bad. Also in the space of that, I've been offered a bit of a, you know what I mean, for about 3 different times as well. Behind me, there's a MacD's, Foot Locker, and an Adidas store as well. There's plenty down here, like. Definitely for the young ones, but for the older ones, probably not. Just depends what you're into, really, I suppose. It's January, and there's still plenty of people about, still plenty of drinking, still plenty of holiday atmosphere. Not as much as summer, I grant you, like, you know, but still, you know you're on holiday for sure. Today we're at Siam Mall in Las Americas. From our hotel it was like 15 minutes walk, but there is a bit of a steep hill, and there's a bridge that goes across a river. There's a bridge that goes across a motorway. The barrier is not that great, so if you've got young kids, I suggest you don't walk. There is a free bus that you can get to. So you can see that's the entrance to Siam Mall. Loads of shops, and there's a Subway and other restaurants in there. It's called Siam Mall because I don't know if you can see, but just over there is Siam Park, the water park. It's meant to be the biggest water park in Europe, somebody told me. I'm not really into water parks, so we won't be going there, but I'm going to go in now to Siam Mall and I'll show you what the shops are like. I'll do a little bit of filming in there for you. Okay, so we've come back down to Los Cristianos, opposite the Hard Rock Cafe, and they have a water show. You can hear the music playing to it, like a Cartier shop across the road. Max Mara, Hurley, Levi's, Guess, even a Rolex shop. You able to come down here, it's quite good. How romantic. We've come into a bar, get the name of it for you later, and they've got a live flamenco show. They're on a break at the minute. Always nice to see a bit of local culture. You don't often see that these days anymore. A lot of places tend to lose it, so we're going to film a little bit of that for you, and then I'll get you the name of the place because I can't remember it for the life of me. Hola mis amigos. The name of the bar we were just in with the flamenco is called Embrujo in Los Cristianos, and the flamenco show is definitely recommended. Thoroughly enjoyed it. You don't often get to see this kind of thing, so had a really good time. 8:30 most days of the week, I think, so there you go. Hello everybody. Oh, we come back down to Los Cristianos in the night time. We're just going to head up to the main strip up there. We were meant to be going to Costa del Deque and doing a bit of filming there, but to be honest, we went the other night and I wasn't that impressed. It wasn't really worth taking any video footage of. So we decided to come back to Los Cristianos. It's Parque Santiago behind us. That's the nice hotel, it's the front of it where I'm outside now. The missus has gone into Pull&Bear again on shopping. We're going home tomorrow evening. And the weather has been great today. It's been 24 degrees, mostly sunny, and yesterday was 24 degrees, completely sunny. So it's been nice and warm. Been doing a bit of sunbathing. As you can see from me both tan, it's great. Not. It's what happens when you're fair, isn't it? So yeah, so we've decided to come back down here tonight. It's like a little mini Beverly Hills down here because it's so nice with all the shops and stuff. Come to some of the Lucky's been stopped. Nothing to do with me, officer. I'm staying well out of that one. Dzień dobry everyone. We're down at the far end of Los Cristianos beach, and there's like a little alleyway you cut through and it looks like there's a market there, but it's not. There's actually another beach, and the Armas boat goes to Gran Canaria, I think, and maybe Fuerteventura. If not, you've got to get another boat to Fuerteventura and then on to Lanzarote if you want. So they're all connected by this sort of Fred Olsen and Armas boats. As you can see, the weather today is proper blue, nice and hot. It's our last day, we're flying home. Who's that? She's still trying to hide, look at her. She's running around me. Honest to God, some people. Yeah, that's bad, that, isn't it?